Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. So today I'm going to be breaking down the applied maths paper. So let's get into the video. So if you're new to these videos, I break it down into three parts. Three parts are, I first start with the exam breakdown. Then I move on to how I read the subject, and then finally I finish with my tips for the paper. So we're doing applied maths today. So only around 2,000 students do this exam every year, and majority of them do it outside of school. So on the paper there's 10 questions. You only have to do 6. Most teachers only teach 6 or 7 topics and you have to do them on the day. So every year they just choose from the topics on the syllabus and they teach them. So we're very lucky. In our school we have it in the timetable. So last year I did it 4 times a week, so I had 4 hours a week, and this year I did 3 times a week. So there's no real kind of pattern or anything to it. It's kind of, projectiles, uniform acceleration, relative velocity, same thing pop up every year. And usually there's always kind of a couple of really hard questions. There's part A and part B to most questions. The first one's usually alright, not too hard, kind of a one-word question, and part B is always difficult. There's nothing really more to the paper, so like you do 6 out of the 10, you just give it your best go. That's really it. So for studying it personally, I've read a bit about it and they advise the same thing, just practice exam questions. Just keep doing exam questions until you find them easy. It's the same with maths. Doing loads of reading loads of sample questions is basically useless. You just need to go practice the questions, because in applied maths you're given a few equations at the beginning of every chapter, and you tend to use them all the way up no matter how difficult it is. You might have to mix and match and use some of them in different ways, but you're always using the same equations. So if you get to practicing them, you'll get used to them, and if you get used to them, then they become more fluid, and then once you come to harder questions, you'll know which equations to use. Like when I'm studying for my 25-30 minutes, I just do question after question after question, and if I don't get it, I'll go to with the solution and I will look at it, understand why they did it, and if I don't understand it, I'll go ask my teacher, and if I do get it, I'll redo the question again and see if I can get it right, and then keep doing some more questions till I have no issue with them. Then my tips for the paper. So my tips for the paper is, well, tips in general is try and at least have covered 7 topics, because then that gives you a little bit of leeway in case one of them of the day turns out to be a little bit harder than you first imagined. Let's say you're banking on projectiles and they put up a really nasty question, you can avoid it and do 6 other questions rather than having to include that one. We're very lucky in the fact that the 5th years that started this year, so if you're a 5th year watching this video in 2018/19, you're going to have a longer course than I am, so this video is kind of not very useful to you. For anyone in 6th year doing applied maths, we have a lot shorter course than they do. They have a full 2-year course, whereas we can do ours outside of school. I'm very fortunate in the fact, like I said, that I'll be finished by Christmas, because it was into our timetable. Yeah, but my tips, just keep practicing questions and keep doing them out, and eventually you'll get good at the exam questions and you'll be fine. You'll be able to nail the questions on the day. I know the fact that we are the very last exam on the Leaving Cert, or one of the very last ones, I think, if not the last one. And we're the day after Leaving Cert night. So I hope you all get on okay in applied maths, and I hope you're glad you picked it. So yeah, enjoyed this video. I've made 6 others on maths, English, accountancy. I know this one's a bit of a shorter one because there's not much to break down unless you get really individual with each topic, and that's not why I designed the series. If you did, subscribe to the channel, give the video a like, share it around if you've anyone you'd like to share this with, and we will see you on Monday. Good night, real life. Everything collides, my childhood.